Do you know, I used to study Dean. I tried to figure out what technique he was using to look so relaxed and natural. Actually, he was genuinely relaxed and natural. And he was a great listener, so the unexpected never threw him. Not even when Goldie Hawn started delving into philosophy. This was a first meeting for Dean and Goldie, and there was instant chemistry. I was there. It didn't take Goldie long to get Dean involved in a very deep, deep discussion. What?
Oh, it's just wonderful having you on my show. I've always wanted to get to know you and find out what you're really like.
Oh.
Yeah, because whenever I watch you on television, you're always pretending to be so dumb. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I'm not pretending. I really am dumb.
You are?
Yeah, I am. You know, and what's more, I'm proud of it. Dumb is beautiful.
You're proud of being dumb?
That's right. I mean, now, did you ever stop and think, who are all the people that cause all the trouble in the world?
I give up. Who?
The smart people.
The smart people.
That's right. And who are the scientists and the statesmen and the generals who run all the government, make all the wars, and the dumb people? No, the smart people.
Smart people. That's right. Sure.
And another question. Look at air pollution.
Hmm?
I mean, who invented the cars and the machines that cause all that?
The smart people.
The smart people.
Yes.
Yes. And what's the major problem confronting our universities in, like,
The smart people. That's
it.
You know, I never thought of that.
That's because you're dumb like me.
She's so right. Yeah, that's right.
Yes, and then there's the overpopulation crisis.
Well, now, you just wait a minute and hold on there, Goldie. You can't blame that on the smart people. I mean, dumb people have just as many babies.
Yeah, but they can't count them.
I know that. I'm with you, Goldie, but what can we dumb people do about this
well,
thing?
now, this is the question. We all have to stick together.
Where?
I said that before, didn't I?
Probably where I heard it. Go ahead.
In fact, we just formed a national organization.
Organization?
Yes.
Hey, why did you cheer up?
It's called the DDA.
The DDA?
Dumb Dumbs of America.
Oh.
Yeah, it costs $5,000 to join, and we never have any meetings. You don't get membership.
No membership?
Membership privileges. You don't even get a membership card.
Well, gee whiz, a person would have to be real dumb to join an organization like that.
Exactly. That's how we weed out all the undesirables.
What'd you say?
I said that's how we weed out all the undesirables.
You said that just the same as you did the first time. That ain't being too dumb. Well, doesn't your organization have any activities at all?
Yes, we went and did a...
You went and pulled what?
A dum-dum march. A dumb people's march on Washington.
And what happened?
Well, we got lost.
You got lost. Is there any possible way that you can join an organization?
Yeah, like that. It's not...
Like that?
It's not easy. You see, there's an initiation test.
Oh.
And you have to get under 30 to pass.
You have to have under 30 to pass? Well, what kind of test is it?
Well, let me show you. Could we have a dictionary, please?
It's another dummy that threw it in, I'll tell you that. All right, now, how's this thing go? What do you do?
Well, you look in there, you pick out some words, and I'll tell you what they mean.
Oh, all right. All right. Okay, here we go. Appreciate.
Appreciate. That's like last year what you lost on your car.
Oh. Posterity?
Posterity. That's what you're sitting on wherever you are.
Familiarize.
Familiarize. That's like when you're getting fresh with a chicky-boom-boom.
A chicky-boom-boom. Oh, all right. Subterfuge.
He goes in the game to kick.
Goes in the game to kick.
Yeah, well.
Well, hot diggity dirt. I didn't know that. All right, to correspond.
To correspond. When you make two people get a divorce.
Improvidence.
Improvidence. a city in Rhode Island, of course.
Euphonious.
Euphonious. That's some instruments Hungarians pick.
An antidote.
If you're poisoned, take it quick. A word
Word
a
a day.
day. A word a day. Like resume.
Yes.
That's how we keep our fancy IQ. A word a day.
A word a day.
Like cheese souffle. Oh, matinee.
Oh, cheese souffle. From Park
Avenue.
To underrate.
To underrate. That's a word insurance salesmen use most.
What's tantamount?
Tantamount. That's a company that is here on the coast, a picture company on the coast.
Disseminate.
Disseminate. That's a fella with the feminine point of view. You. But kaleidoscope. Kaleidoscope means I love you.
Station breaks are a special treat. Whatever the nonsense, Dean went through with it. But just once.
Because I got a lot. Hey! That's a real inside job. Now, don't you? Because, all right! You know, physical right thing. You know how I hate water.
Dean never attacked a song. Dean performed a song. And to perform a song, okay, you have to understand the lyrics. You have to have a feel for the music. And that's the way Dean worked. And with that came the charm and the smile and the look and all the marvelous moves that Dean had. It's like the difference between watching Fred Astaire in a number. And he's brilliant. He's fantastic. He's precise. He is the most precise performer I've ever known in my life. I was lucky to be able to do one of those shows. He's fantastic. I was also fortunate enough to work with Gene Kelly. Gene Kelly had great moves, great dancer, but he had more of a feel for the room and for what he was doing. And Dean, of course, was like Gene Kelly. Other guys, precise guys, performers, not performers, singers, were like Astaire. Gene used to love to work with Dean. They just felt the great companionship, feel, performance, and they understood one another.
Am I blue? Am I blue? Ain't these tears in these eyes telling
Now, wait a minute. Gene, I can't go on. I'm all choked up.
you? mean all these blue songs were too sad for you?
No, I think I have my shorts on backwards.
Oh,
But you're right. Those blues songs are awful sad. Let's sing something bouncy.
okay. Raquel, well, that's enough. I tell you what we'll do, Dean. Let's sing some happy blues songs.
Happy blues songs?
Yeah, you know, like Blue Skies or Bye Bye Blues.
Oh, that's the saddest title I ever heard.
What? Bye Bye Blues?
Oh, blues. I thought you said bye-bye booze.
Oh, no.
Blue skies smiling at me, nothing but blue skies do I see. Blue days, all of them gone, nothing but blue skies from now on. Bye, bye, shining, no more heartache, just smiling. Don't sigh, don't cry, bye, bye, don't sigh, don't cry, bye, bye,
Well, very few doctors I know wear tuxedos on the job. But on Dean's show, that didn't seem to bother anybody. Least of all, I guess, like Johnny Carson.
You the head of the hospital?
Yes, what can I do for you?
Well, I have a little complaint to make about your hospital. You see, I was here a month ago to have my appendix out. Well, I really don't know how to tell you this, but you see, it's just one of those crazy
You
things.
want us to put your appendix back?
Let me tell you what happened. You see, I was in a semi-private room, and the other patient in the room didn't want to be by the window. So we switched beds, you see. And we were scheduled for surgery the next morning, both of us. Well, to make a long story short, they gave me the operation they were supposed to give the other patient.
What kind of operation was that?
It was a sex change operation.
We're very careful how we treat patients here. I mean, at this hospital, we aim to please.
It's not your aim I'm complaining about.
We've never had anything like this happen before. Well, what is your name?
Green. Cynthia Green.
Well, you gotta admit we sure did a good job. Won't you please sit down? Oh, yes, excuse me. Tell me, Miss Green, that's Mrs. Green. Oh, I'm sorry.
Not half as sorry as my husband.
Well,
It's just, but I don't want to complain.
You poor dear, but try and look on the bright. Try and look on the bright side. This could open a lot of new doors for you.
Like what?
The men's room.
We do a lot more things together now.
You do?
3 nights a week, my husband and I go out looking for broads.
I want you to know, Mrs. Green.
Just call me Cynthia.
Cynthia. I want you to know, Cynthia, the hospital will do everything in its power to make amends. Just tell us what you want.
I'll tell you what I do want. I want you to get the best doctors, the best nurses, the best surgeons in the world. I want you to bring them all here together at the hospital at your expense. And I want you to right this terrible wrong that you've done me.
You mean you want us to change you back into a woman?
No, I want you to talk to my husband. I want you to meet him.
I just love being on Dean's show. They always let me sing and play the piano and dance and do watch. And now, ladies and gentlemen, for my first impression.
Hey, no, just a second. What do you mean for your first impression? What is this?
Well, the last few times you've had me on your show, Dean, you let me sing. So I thought maybe this time I'd do something a little different. So I worked up a couple of impressions.
Hey, that's terrific. Well, who do you do?
Oh, a lot of people. I always had kind of a flair for it, mimicry, and when I was a kid. Well, here, let me show you. This is one of my favorites.
Who's that?
Jimmy Cagney.
Oh, Jim Cagney.
Well, you dirty rat, you're the guy who gave it to my brother with a brother in the back.
Hey, and I thought you were going to be lousy. Who else do you do? Who else?
Here's my Ed Sullivan.
Ed Sullivan.
Ladies and gentlemen, tonight on our stage we have a really big show.
It's fantastic. I don't know. You really got him down to a T. It's fantastic. Wow.
Wait till you see this one. Betty Davis.
Betty Davis.
You need a cigarette.
Oh, here, go ahead.
Peter? Peter? Hey, Peter?
Yeah, well, hey, that...
What are you doing, Peter?
Hey, now that's spooky. I don't know. That's spooky. Let me have...
Well, in fact, I do a lot of others, but they aren't perfected yet.
Well,